Hello everyone, Crystal in Love here. I had a few thoughts I was contemplating, pondering. What does it all mean? When we hear thoughts that are demeaning or derogatory or just not supportive, that are meant to tear us down or project fear or failure on us, what does that mean? And what does that say about ourselves? And why does it happen in the first place? I have been recently experiencing, well, I wouldn't say recently, however, it is very recent and also stems back to my early years as a child. However, it's reached a culmination point in my life where all of the negative projections, fear-based projections, lots of projections that have been cast upon me or toward me from very close friends and family, mainly intimate close friends and family, is where it truly affects us, when it's rooted in a source that we felt love at one point in time, or we felt was a source of love. Those projections are very damaging to our psyche, our heart, our soul. And it's not so much projections from outside of us when it comes to just people that we don't know, or people outside of our own intimate sphere. It's usually and most likely always stemming or rooting from our own intimate sphere of people. So recently for me in my life, I've been overcoming a lot of challenges, a lot of disgruntled energy, disagreeable energy, opposing energy, resistant energy, not necessarily within me. However, very much so within the intimate people and relationships in my life, and as far as growing and evolving. I've chosen to continue growing and evolving, and there's a part of me that maybe doesn't want to let go of the people that in my life that have always been my intimate sphere. And yet through that, I'm realizing there's really no letting go or holding on. It's more so just acceptance and understanding and growth, and judgment, blame, all of that's been taken off the table for me. And I'm very much in a place rooted in clarity and love and truth. And so I chose to have this growth experience where I chose to walk forward with an open heart, to open my heart fully to the world, to become one with the life force consciousness, to become one with everything in terms of acceptance and being agreeable and understanding and loving, and learning whatever I'm meant to learn and discover about myself and others. And through this process of expansion and integrating all of the wisdom and lessons and mistakes I've made in the past and choosing to learn from them, it's somehow opened up my consciousness, or allowed me to become very aware of my unconscious, my subconscious, and the thoughts that were stored in there that were projections of, they were like reflections, projections. They were energies that I took in on some level as a child, or as I was younger or inexperienced in certain relationships, and took them to heart in some way, whether that was rejection or being called names or being put down. Instead of, at the time I fully believed that I just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. However, there's this awareness within me that throughout the many years that I've been struggling, a lot of it was mainly rooted in my avoidance, I suppose, of recognizing what was being projected at me from those I loved, because I loved them and I just chose not to take it personal. However, I should have been. So I wanted to share that because a lot of us who have, intimate relationships with our family and friends, we understand, their personalities in a way that others don't. We understand if they're upset, they may say some things or react in some way. And so we do our best not to take it personal. However, when it's projected at, yourself, or, someone else in your family that's very closely connected to you, it does affect our energy. It brings us down. It's like this negative weight. It's like this this energy that's siphoning and sucking and destroying our very foundation of love, our strength, instead of feeding and empowering confidence and strength and, resolution and peace. The people that we're connected to intimately that are bringing us down are choosing negativity, complaining, gossiping. They're not focused on a solution or growth. So I just recognize this is happening a lot in the collective, and there's a lot of fear that's returning again because of, the pandemic, the virus or whatever that's picking up. So I just wanted to share just for a moment my own experience in projections and how it affects us, especially when you're someone who's really truly rooted in growing and learning and just being your best self, showing up in the world as you, and taking responsibility for your own choices and what you create. And when we're growing and evolving, we expect things to go according to our own intentions, and sometimes we can become distracted when the people that are closest to us are actually projecting a failure type of energy, only because that's how they are choosing to see themselves. And so I guess there's this awareness of, as we're growing, being aware of that and recognizing that it is challenging. It's very challenging to feel and deal with and respond to, especially if there isn't wisdom out there or anyone there coaching us right there saying, stay rooted in love and don't believe the failure energy, or the energy that's telling you you're not good enough, or the energy that's telling you you're ugly, or you're too loud, or you're too quiet, or you're too soft, or you're too, because I hear that all the time. Crystal, you're too this. Crystal, you're too that. It's like, I can't please everyone, and everyone wants me to please them. So there's this energy of pleasing happening. So please yourself. Please the things and people and situations and relationships in your life that truly pleased you, in terms of just, harmonious relationships. Not every no relationship is perfect. However, the relationships that are perfect are the ones that choose to honor each other, respect each other, communicate with each other, and root for each other. Root for the greater good of each other. Even if it means that you're not together, you're still wishing each other well. So I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you're all feeling good. And if you're not feeling good, just know you're never alone, and nobody ever feels good 100% of the time. It's impossible. It really is, because we're human. We're multidimensional. We're infinite. And just knowing it's okay not to feel good means that you feel pretty good. It means that you're rooted in the right place. Acknowledging your own feelings, acknowledging and affirming your own choices and your own growth and your own love and your own people and your own everything. So you own it. You own your life. You own your happiness. And, we also do own our pain. And so when we choose to own it, it becomes the solid bricks at the foundation of our beautiful empires or worlds or realities, or whatever it is that you're creating or wanting to, manifest or live, or whatever your lifestyle is. Like, it's all rooted in your willingness to grow and embrace the consciousness within yourself, not just consciously, but your unconscious. Your unconscious is what truly creates the foundation and the expansion, and all that you desire and want. That's how it comes to you, because you let go of all the resistance, and the resistance is unconscious if we have it. So just wanted to share that little insight that came through randomly today on this beautiful day. And I love you all so much. And I have a new pick a card on its way uploading. So thank you all for tuning in with me and for being so beautiful and amazing. And I love you. And I will see you again soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace.